In the Sumerian texts the 7 sages were called Abgal, or Apkallu in Akkadian. According to a legend these sages were created by the god of wisdom Enki and reached the people of the ocean world Abzu, which is reflected in his name. Ab equals water, Gal equals great, Lu equals man. Abgal is mentioned in the Uruk list of kings and sages, 165 BC, Babylon by Berosus, poem about Era, god of the Akkadian plague, and in enchanting tablets. The Apkallu sages served as advisors to the Sumerian kings who ruled before the Great Flood and were also priests of the god Enki. But apparently they were not just uninterested helpers and benefactors, but were appointed by the gods to kings to perform functions of control and supervision. According to some myths the appearance of these sages was like that of a fish, but after the flood it changed. Now they were half human and half superhuman. The sages founded the first 7 Sumerian cities and were also the divine powers called Eye or Tablet of Destinies. The Sumerian word Eye means mysterious and powerful divine forces, knowledge, technologies, concepts. The Sumerians believed that some Eye was transmitted to people by the gods through their intermediaries, the 7 sages of Apkallu, who also taught people the crafts and arts received from Enki, who in turn received the Eye from the god Enlil. Obviously, the presence of some mythical creatures in the Sumerian text is not enough to prove this legend. However, there are similar legends of the 7 sages in the ancient Indian Vedic text. In Sanskrit the 7 wise men are called Saptarishis. The Rig Veda, canonical sacred texts of Hinduism, narrates about 7 great rishis, great yogis or sages. They are mentioned together with the gods. They still don't have any defined names. In Satapatha Brahmana, they are already individualized and given names. 7 rishis were identified with the 7 stars of Ursa Major. Brahma's 7 spirit children in Indian mythology are called Manasputra, in Sanskrit voluntarily accepted as a son or equivalent to Pan-Sun. They are considered the creators of the universe and the progenitors of all living beings today. These sages were so important that during the Great Flood the gods told them to be saved first. In Matsya Purana, the oldest preserved Sanskrit literature, it is written as Brahma in the form of a fish, instructed Manu to take 7 sacred sages and plant seeds in a boat to save them from the flood. The ancient Iranians have common roots with the Vedic Indians, and here 7 sages are known as Amisha Spentas or sacred immortals. In Zoroastrianism the Amisha Spentas are the 6 highest spirits in the realm of light, patrons of good. From them comes the creation of all things visible and good, and according to your decision everything that is perfect and good is accomplished and preserved. Although there are 6 Amisha Spentas in themselves together with the god Ahura Mazda, Lord or Spirit, Amisha Spenta makes up the 7 holy ones. In addition, in later Middle Persian religion, each of the Amisha Spenta was credited with sponsoring a certain area in the creation of life. In the same way in the Jewish religion there are 7 archangels, but only 3 are mentioned in the Tanakh, Old Testament: Miguel, Gabriel, and Raphael. The other 4, Oriel, Rugel, Cyril and Jeremiel, are mentioned in the Book of Enoch. In the Orthodox Christian tradition the names of the 7 archangels are Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Yehudiel, Salafiel, Barachiel. In Islam, the names of angels are borrowed from the Hebrew word malak.